Now it's time. As you all know, a technical writing competition was held in which 18 people grabbed the golden opportunity to channel and wisdom their thoughts onto writing a technical paper on a topic suggested from the given list. As per our tradition, the paper which was placed will be read here. I invite the panelists to come on the stage. Please give them a warm welcome as I call their names. Coach Vinay Luthra, Coach Rashmi Sabarwal, Coach Mukesh Khan, Coach Sunil Taneja. So now, let me have the pleasure to announce the winner who bagged the first position. He is none other than Coach Arun Talwar from Delhi chapter. Unfortunately, he could not come to attend the marathon due to some health issues. So on his behalf, I invite on the dais Coach Pradeep Kathuria from Delhi chapter to present the paper, and the title of the paper is Mind is the Driving Force of the Body.
ये सच बात है, ऊपर उठने के लिए कोई ना कोई सपोर्ट चाहिए होता है और सीएलसी का सपोर्ट देखो अभी से इतना मुझे उठा दिया है, तो इसलिए गुड मॉर्निंग। हमारा यहाँ पर ये जो नया मोटो है न्यू माइंडसेट न्यू वर्ल्ड, बेसिकली पिछले 25 सालों से हम इसी माइंडसेट को ही डिफरेंट तरीके से सेट करने में लगे हुए हैं, क्योंकि माइंडसेट में तो फिर दुनिया सेट है। तो उसमें एक ये टेक्निकल पेपर लिखने वाला काम सचमुच बहुत 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 मुश्किल, मैं इसलिए नहीं कहना चाहूँगा हम हिम्मत ना हार जाएं, लेकिन बहुत एक पर्टिकुलर काम है जो हमें सबको करना चाहिए। मैंने इस पर कोशिश की थी लिखने की, क्योंकि जितना सोचना आसान है उससे थोड़ा सा मुश्किल बोलना है, तो उससे बहुत मुश्किल लिखना है। तो ये मुश्किल काम हम सभी पार्टिसिपेंट ने किया, अरुण तलवार ने किया। एक बार जोरदार ताली अरुण तलवार के लिए। तो साथ साथ हम शुभकामनाएं करें कि उनकी तबीयत जो है जल्दी ठीक हो जाए। आवाज ठीक आ रही है? बिल्कुल। तो टॉपिक दिया गया था इसमें माइंड इज द ड्राइविंग फोर्स ऑफ द बॉडी, जिसका टाइटल दिया गया बॉडी माइंड एंड रिदम। और मेरे हिसाब से मेरे ख्याल सबके पास मैगजीन है, तो मैं पॉजिटिव उसमें हाँ, तो उसमें साथ साथ अगर आप रेफरेंस के लिए देख सकते हैं। तो मैं स्टार्ट करता हूँ अगर पैनल की इजाजत हो तो। थैंक यू। Life is about rhythm. We vibrate. Our hearts are pumping blood. We are a rhythm machine. That is what we are. My heart. I watched with interest the web series Mentalist on Prime Video, in which the lead character Patrick Jen, played by Simon Baker, uses his honed skill in cold reading and hypnosis, as well as intuitive observations in solving the crimes. He uses the simple formula: the unconscious data in the head influence 90 to 95% of the behavior, and these data and deep memories can be brought to the conscious mind. Dr. Joseph Murphy, the author of the book The Miracle of Your Mind, stated in his introductory chapter, man has only one mind, but he has two distinct phases or functions of the one mind. Each function is endowed with separate and distinctive features and supremacy. But one of them, the subconscious mind, and has the tools to control the other, the conscious mind. There are no distinct dividing lines separating the two attributes, but they shade into each other as do the colors of the spectrum. एक दूसरे को कवर करता है conscious subconscious mind. The immune system, like the central nervous system, has memory and the capacity to learn. Thus, it could be said that intelligence is located not only in the brain but in cells that are distributed throughout the body. Watch a movie in a language you don't know, and you can still guess the quality of relationship between the characters. We instinctively read the dynamic between two people simply from their tension or relaxation, their postures and tone of voice, their changing facial expressions. Human beings are remarkably attuned to subtle emotional shifts in the people around them. Slight changes in the tension of the brow, wrinkles around the eyes, curvature of the lips, and angle of the neck quickly signal to us how comfortable, suspicious, relaxed, or frightened someone is. Just so, the muscles of our own faces give others clues about how calm or excited we feel. Our sense of ourselves is anchored in a vital connection with our bodies. We do not truly know ourselves unless we feel and interpret our physical sensation to navigate safely through life. If you are not aware of what your body needs, you cannot take care of it. In yoga, you focus your attention on your breathing and on your sensations moment to moment. You begin to notice the connection between your emotions and your body. Perhaps how anxiety about doing a pose actually throws you off balance. You begin to experiment with changing the way you feel. Will taking a deep breath relieve that tension in your shoulders? Will focusing on your exhalations produce a sense of calm and success for the various projects? For most people, their prayers are rarely answered by God. There is a reason for this. They don't pray for the subconscious mind, which is far more forceful than the conscious mind. It is necessary that you rest in a sense of deep conviction that it is done.